Welcome back, and I want to thank you so much for subscribing to the channel, my channel, the Speedway channel, and we really appreciate your support. So just please click on that red button. And today we have a very fun vlog. We have a very fun with a very special rider. He's one of the most talented riders in American history. He was incredible on a motorcycle. I will talk about it right now. Danny was born in 1955, and he was kind of a typical kid. He played Little League Baseball. Danny's life came changing completely when he met Ron Stewart, Orange County Welding. Ron took him under his wings along with other riders such as Gene Woods, Ron was an early day Speedway rider at the Costa Mesa Fairgrounds, and he took a special interest in developing young boys to be Speedway racers. And Danny Becker was the next in line to be developed. Danny would ride his bike and help Ron with the parts, and he would haul the parts on his bicycle, the engines, and he would ride it to Ron's shop. Ron and Danny developed a very good friendship. Ron saw the talent that Danny had, and he went ahead and got him a Speedway bike. And Danny just was incredible, a young boy. When Danny was just 16, he had his first Speedway race, and he was fearless. Danny didn't know how to ride a Speedway bike but one way. That was WFO, wide effing open. Danny just rode that thing crazy. I remember one time at Costa Mesa, he just rode that bike on a wheelie all the way around the wall. You know, the wall, the outer wall at Costa Mesa. He actually planted against the wall, rode the whole wall with a wheelie, and won the race. People were amazed. I have never ever seen anyone do that, even to this day. It's completely insane. And that's Danny Berserko Becker. Danny never rode overseas in Europe. I wonder why. But he was in 3 United States Nationals, 1972, 73, and 74. In the prime of Danny's career, he was unstoppable. Everybody liked who? Danny Becker. He was just famous, and he was a crowd favorite. Anytime Danny went on the track, everybody, all eyes were glued on who? Danny Becker. Even the announcer, Larry Huffman, when he announced it, he would do the shuffle. And then Larry would announce, Danny Berserko Becker! And everybody just went crazy. Danny was a very handsome Speedway rider, and all the girls liked who? Danny Becker. That was before Bruce Pennell, I think. And Danny Becker just had a problem. One of his problems was he had to change his telephone number 9 times. Why? Because the chicks were calling and pranking him and saying, hey Danny, I want to meet you. I want to have your baby and stuff. And Danny's like, I can't take it. Danny's a nice guy and he doesn't like that kind of stuff. So Danny changed his number 9 times from the women. I will always love Danny to pieces forever. But if there was one fault that Danny had, it was he partied too much. Danny got caught up in the party scene. Possibly that led to his downfall as far as his progress as a world-class Speedway rider. But Danny was just an amazing guy. He had a heart of gold. He was beloved by all. I actually was friends with Danny Becker. I met him in 1976. When I was thumbing through the register and the want ads, I found a Speedway bike for sale, and I called him, and it was Danny Berserko Becker. And he had the bike for sale. I guess one of his sponsors gave him this JAP. It was like brand new, and he didn't want it no more. He wanted the money, so he sold it to me. I bought that bike, and we became good friends after that. But Danny was just an amazing guy, and he helped me race Speedway. Very good. Danny married his sweetheart, Garen, September 14th, 2013. It was just a few months before he had passed away. Danny was fighting stage 3 of terminal cancer, and he wanted to be married before he passed away. Danny was just an amazing man, beloved by all. He left a couple children, and he just left a loving wife. His wife stayed with him for like 10 or 15 years before their marriage, and they just had a happy life together. Danny was just a good guy. He really cared about people, and he just was just kind-hearted. If he was driving his car and he saw an injured animal, Danny would stop and take care of that injured animal. He was just an amazing human being. We don't know that side of Danny Becker, but it's true. Danny was just a great person. He always treated people good, and he always talked nice to people. He was just a kind-hearted man. Danny Becker. Just before Danny had passed away, he turned to his wife and said, "I am the luckiest person in the world." It's because he was loved. Danny knew that everyone loved him. He was just beloved by all. Danny passed away November 23rd, 2013, a couple months after he was married, and he approached death with bravery. He approached death like WFO. He just didn't care. He was just a brave guy. Danny Becker was just an amazing human being. He died with dignity, and everyone misses Danny Becker, and he's loved by all, even to this day. Well, that's it. Danny Berserko Becker. Rest in peace, Danny. See you on the other side. Just an amazing person. So we want to thank you so much for watching the Danny Berserko Becker blog today. Danny Becker got his name Berserko. Why? Because he rode Berserko. He was just an amazing character. We all love Danny. So thank you so much again for watching the blog. We appreciate it. Please like and share. There's other videos here you can watch too. So we appreciate that. So please like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell.